So last time we blew up a boat.
Yes, we did. And our friend.
We helped.
Let's go back and tell everyone that we've killed another of their friends.
I can't let anyone else die.
Except that one asshole.
Yeah, we can leave him out of that.
I won't let anyone nice die.
Anyway, it was kind of crazy before, but so I didn't really get to talk about it, but one of the things that our new device can do is let us ascend ropes quickly. You just do that by holding square. It's nice because before ascending ropes was a slow and painful slog that ate away at my soul.
Bonus, it looks kind of silly.
Yes. And sometimes the icon for the mashing thing kind of wigs out, so it doesn't really give you progress. It's just solid white.
How did they get a truck up here?
That's a good question.
Cranes.
Oh yeah, there was a crane right there. Okay, other question. Why do they need a truck up here?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Wily Japanese are up to things.
Those wacky cultists and their truck obsession.
Months of excavation has at last yielded new information concerning the weather patterns gripping this island. The tomb of an important general dating from the Kamakura period was discovered in our coastal dig site. This discovery is the missing piece of the puzzle. It will allow us to finally gain control of the storms.
Ancient ruins in the old base. Control over the storms. I need answers.
I went to my favorite Mexican place. It's a place that used to be a shady-ass looking truck until they got enough money to buy a shady-ass looking building.
Those are always the best places.
Those are always the best places, though!
No, I wasn't being sarcastic.
Okay, but anyway, they had a special. There was, pineapple chicken fajitas for like $8.99. I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. I was not prepared for what I got. They cut a pineapple in half and hollowed it out. And they had all the pineapple and chicken and vegetables and everything sitting in there. And they had grilled that and they had cheese on top of it. And they just, like, plopped half a pineapple on my plate. And it was like, what? It was great!
Oh, man. It's amazing. I want a fucking pineapple.
So I would be really, really angry if I vomit that up.
Maybe this was a soldier's good luck coin.
But yes, one of the collectibles around here are coins. Hooray. Laura's super into coins now.
Yeah, so what the fuck is Lufa up to?
We're just heading back to the others, so that way we can get the tools back that we got off of our now dead friend.
Oh, shit, right. The boat and block and tackle and all that shit, okay.
Yeah, well, no, we already gave back the block and tackle,
Well, the
but we
other
needed
stuff,
tools.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I still know what you're talking about. Shut up.
Okay.
I totally pay attention during these. You can't prove otherwise.
Our level of Fire Wizard went up by 1 because now our shotgun can shoot fire.
You know, that's a third level spell, Fireball.
Magic missile.
That's the first level spell.
Laura's a shitty mage.
Or she's a great mage because she learned Fireball before Magic Missile. Who knows?
The most unbalanced mage ever.
Mentally and...
Excuse me, these feats that I took allow me to learn Fireball at level 1?
I've sacrificed wisdom for intellect.
Yeah, Laura's totally a munchkin.
She would be.
That place is a fucking death trap. Yeah, maybe the perfect place to escape prisoners.
Also, don't be a munchkin. Nobody likes that guy.
No, nobody likes that guy. Nobody likes these guys either, that's why I'm killing them. See, look.
They probably had mothers at some point.
I mean, they're kind of part of a crazy cult, so,
Mother status revoked.
Again, like most of these dudes, just bad luck to wash up here. Like, you ever played Borderlands? Well, you have. You don't really like it.
They have explained in journals that I'm not showing off that the cultists usually join out of, like, not wanting to die, so they just sort of follow along with what Matthias says, and since Matthias is crazy, then, I mean, they just sort of...
Laura!
When we heard the explosion, we thought...
Alex. He was still on the ship.
Seems anyone caught with you has a pretty low survival rate.
Reyes,
Better keep your distance, then.
let's just eat, okay? Those bastards went quiet, but it doesn't mean they're gonna stay that way. If I'm going to die in this place, I'm not gonna do it hungry. Save a man's stomach, save his soul.
Finally, a little positivity. Once Reyes finishes the boat, we'll be back to civilization in no time. And what a tale we'll have to tell.
A tale? I hope I never hear Himiko's name again.
We can take the boat out at high tide.
No, we can't.
Don't start that bullshit again, Lara.
Lara isn't the only one who thinks we're trapped, Reyes. Matthias may be insane, but he was certain about it. I saw it in his eyes.
He thinks resurrecting Himiko is the key to getting off this island.
God, it sounds crazy. This whole place is crazy.
These storms aren't natural. We have to face that.
She's right. When that storm hit the Endurance, I felt it. Something dark, something alive. This place is cursed.
Where are you going?
There are ruins beneath that old base in the cliffs. Something in there led them to believe they could control the storms. I've got to find out what they discovered.
Once we're ready to leave, we're leaving. Whether you're back or not.
I won't leave without you.
If I'm going to get to the ritual chamber in that monastery, we need to fix that boat. I don't know how I'm going to convince the others to take it inland rather than off this island, but I have to find a way. Reyes won't be easy. She wants to get back to her daughter, and she's in pain over Roth. We all are. I still don't know exactly why Matthias wanted Sam in the first place, but it doesn't matter. She's back with us now. She's safe.
No, we're doing the thing now. God damn.
We are doing this thing. I don't think I can actually upgrade it. Wait, no. Yeah, magazine well. Let's do it. And also, a little bit of an edit here. No, that's next video, where I edit out a whole shitload of exploring and pretty much max out all of my weapons.
Watch here. Reyes is working on the engine, and the others are getting some rest.
Are you going to stay up all night?
Look at this canned animation. Also, there's a consistent bug I've run into with Jonah here, where after he moves from this spot, his shotgun does not. So his shotgun will just float in the air forever. For the rest of the game.
He's really dedicated to being, keeping watch.
Yeah. I left my soul there.
Yeah. As soon as I get this part fixed, we'll just need to do some cleaning on the valves.
And then Reyes here is bending at really weird angles and not even looking at Laura as she talks. Rude.
Be rude as hell, yeah.
I don't have time to talk.
She's killed like almost all of her former friends now. There's got to be some resentment just bubbling under there.
Yeah. Probably.
Whitman's just sitting there with a coffee. Where did you get a coffee mug? Do you have coffee in there, or are you just sitting around with the coffee mug?
That thing is pristine. Like, look, the whole environment around him is dirty as hell.
Knowing him, he has probably kept that around, like, the entire game. Just be like, yeah, I have coffee. No, you can't have any.
It's like the asshole who has a collapsible coffee mug.
Yeah, exactly.
And who wears his fucking knife and fork on a lanyard.
So, we need to head up this really sheer cliff. So, obviously, the elevator is completely going to work after being in a state of disrepair for, like, 70 years.
That's fine, just hit it with your axe. It'll work.
It's gonna be,
You know, old WD-40.
Oh.
It's fine.
It's good.
fine.
Well, luckily, we are ripping off Uncharted, so we can climb fucking everything.
There, just touch those bare copper parts with your bare hands.
It's fine.
Actually, she does avoid them. She has enough sense to do that, at least.
I'm not sure what those are. They're not wires.
I don't really know what... Well, they might actually be wires, considering it was attached
really
to a...
damn
No. They wouldn't be copper that thick. Like, that sort of gauge of electrical wiring is generally steel.
The only thing I could think of is be pipes. I don't know what the hell they'd be piping.
Unless it's really high voltage, so they go for hollow electrical conduits, but it wouldn't be that high voltage around here.
Either way, you shouldn't touch them either way, because they're carrying some kind of electrical current just from deterioration.
Yeah, probably.
Really, you shouldn't be on the island in the first place.
Just go home,
Yeah.
enjoy some cocoa.
Lie down on the beach and wait for death.
I mean, look at this shit that she's climbing. There's no way this is good for her hands at all.
That's fine. She's just ramming her ice axe into rock.
It's a climbing pick.
It's a nice thing. Shut up.
You shut up.
And I'm pretty sure after climbing this shit, she's going to need at least, like, 3 tetanus boosters.
I was literally about to say we have so much tetanus. We have new and undiscovered varieties of tetanus.
Well, tetanus isn't just rust. It has to be, like, in the soil. So that's how the tetanus does. Also, it kind of leaves, like, a deep puncture wound, because tetanus really doesn't like the air.
Oh, we got plenty of those.
Oh yeah, she totally has tetanus, but she wouldn't get tetanus from this, what she's doing right now. Probably.
Anyway, I'm really, really nervous about this jump, because in my practice run, I missed that jump like 3 times. And I just fell straight to my death. It's not even an entertaining death, she just hits a rock and she's like, ah!
Oh, she's using her, rope thing to pull things to her now.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Or
touch.
there's a point where you just look for a different way. Scale the rock face or something. It's probably safer.
How is she getting back?
You'll see.
Oh, she'll just explode a new path.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like a convenient thin paper wall. You could have just taken the door.
There's a ladder she'll be able to knock down. This will come in handy later.
I mean, if it works for most adventure games, it will work here.
How are people supposed to get to these ladders?
I don't know! I think they're supposed to come from the other way, the way that you come down, but that doesn't really make any sense either when you see it, so,
Now, the people who installed the ladders are the same people who made that 50-foot escalator to nowhere.
Yeah, they said some guys went in there on a salvage job and never came out.
They're fucking with you, brother. Those bozos like to make shit up. Don't believe any of them.
No, I'm pretty sure the Oni actually exist. We've seen a couple of them. No!
Good shooting, Kalon.
You fucking give me shit about Watch Dogs and you do that.
Whatever, I have a grenade launcher. Those guys are chunks now.
Yeah, so do I. Let's compare them. have 2, in fact. Beat that.
Wow. What? Why does any game need more than one kind of grenade launcher? I don't get it.
Thump, and the other goes thump.
Neither of them go thump. But we'll get into this in Watch Dogs.
So yeah, after all that climbing, we're still not done climbing. We had a little fight against 3 people, and at this point 3 people may as well be no people.
Ooh, that would hurt.
That would hurt. That would hurt a lot. I'm pretty sure you would have bruised something there.
And to point out, at a moment, right at the end, she just leaps off the rope and flings herself at the wall blindly, hoping her ice axe will stick.
But it always does. It always does.
Again, where was this ladder going?
I don't know. But I think we just found the last rifle modification part ever. Like, once we hit a campfire, we will have maximum rifle.
Maximum rifle.
Sounds like a shitty action movie from the 80s. Like some Arnold Schwarzenegger look-alike playing, you know.
Oh, speaking of shitty action movies from the 80s, I finally got around to playing a little bit of Blood Dragon, and that is an amazing game.
Yes, it is.
I fucking love Blood Dragon. I need to play a little bit more of it.
Should probably buy that since it's on sale.
Yeah, it's literally on sale as we record this. Probably won't be when this goes up, though.
You missed out, you idiots.
Why didn't you watch this as we were recording it, even though I'm not streaming it at all?
No, they just have to hop in their time machine. And, well, make sure you remember your oxygen tank, otherwise you'll suffocate in a pure nitrogen environment.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what movie I'm referencing?
Primer.
Good. Congratulations. You know terrible nerd movies.
Keep it down. The Oni are here. Yeah.
So is Laura. I'd choose the Oni over Laura, actually.
Pretty, at this point, yeah.
They're probably a little more mentally well-balanced and friendly.
Yeah, you can deal with Oni. Laura's just death personified.
There's no negotiating with Laura.
Well, you'll see a little bit later that there's really no negotiating with the Oni either, but I think that's more because they can't speak English.
So, we've established Laura is objectively worse than Oni.
Pretty much.
Well, by the end of this, Lazarus will be her own yokai.
Yeah, let's upgrade the grenades because they weren't deadly enough. And, oh yes, you can also put a silencer on your rifle?
There's so much duct tape on that gun.
Soon after we discovered the tomb, they came. The Oni. First, the lights went out. Then the screaming started. Was it us or them? That horrible sound. It still rings in my head. They wore the armor of my ancestors. They cut us down with ancient blades. Gunfire, shouting, blood. We couldn't stop them. Everything turned to chaos. And then silence. They were gone. Why did they leave? Why didn't they kill us all? Captain Osaka is in command now. We are leaving the base, but not the island. We're heading inland, to the monastery. There's no other way. We must follow the Oni. All of us. If we can't control the star, we must destroy it. But I know. We're all going to die.
Oh, and the collectibles in here are a bitch too, but I'll complain about that in the actual video. For some reason, this place... Well, actually... I guess it makes sense that this place still has power, considering the cultists are using it.
Geothermal's pretty dependable power.
Yeah.
The only problem is that you have to live, in a geothermic active area.
You have to generate power, at least. You can still heat your house with it.
Oh Christ, I forgot about this fucking elevator.
Yeah, this elevator is shit lord.
I hate this elevator.
Hey, what are you trying to do?
We're trying to drop it because the way is blocked. So we need to get it super high and then drop it onto the grating below so it'll crash through. And this takes a while. And there's at some point I get very lost and I actually edit out me just wandering around going, what do I do? Where do I go?
And the best way to raise the elevator back up to drop it is to break off the gears.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah.
Okay. The part of my soul is dying, but okay. Oh.
For some reason, it manages to work even with just one gear. So you have to break all 4 gears.
Oh, nice. The elevator with triple redundancy.
Yeah,
they built shit sturdy back then,
Uh-huh.
You get to be on an island, you can't call the service technician to fix your elevator.
But yet, Lazarus has no WD-40. God damn it, Lana.
Oh, and one of the ways you have to get to one of the gears is to shoot out a barricade, then make the elevator rise, and as it's rising, you get on the elevator, which is the thing I'm about to do, and then jump through the hole that you made onto the ragged cliff.
The timing's not difficult on it, it's just esoteric.
Yeah, it's not hard to do, but it's hard to figure out.
Yeah, this would piss me the fuck off.
Yeah.
It pissed me the fuck off, too. I hate this elevator.
Oh god, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fuck this entire section.
This puzzle is really awful, and I hate it.
Be like right at home at King's Quest.
Okay, just one more to go.
Alright, that was just some bullshit right there.
And I'm trying to figure out how to get to that last gear, and even though I did it in my practice run, I didn't quite understand what I was doing in my practice run.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, this is one of those kinds of puzzles where you just sort of stumble onto the solution and you're like, oh, well.
Oh, the bad design puzzles.
Yeah.
You'd think it would be that ladder, but you can't get to that ladder.
No, you can get to that ladder. That's what you're actually supposed to do. You're supposed to just jump straight up onto that ladder.
Oh, right.
And
yeah.
I don't it's like, I don't think you can, though, because it's not very clear.
Oh, you have to move something. I remember now.
No, I don't think you do. I think you just raise it up to 4, and then jump on that ladder.
Whoa! And now our legs are broken.
No, we're fine. We're good. We took the extra health upgrade earlier.
Man, Linda's a bit dim, isn't she?
Yeah.
And that's, to be fair, Kalon's controlling her.
I thought I made the cut earlier. Oh,
Exciting gameplay! Brought to you
Look,
by Kalon.
this is accurate to what you would experience in the game itself. So here we go.
Okay, finally.
Oh, you're just jumping onto
okay.
the ladder. Yeah.
I swear you had to move something.
That
to
was
get on there.
so clear.
Destroy all those wagon pinion gears, yeah.
I think that did the trick.
Was that hole just plugged up with like chain link and stuff? And wouldn't it just be much easier to peel back some of the chain link and just hop down?
No!
No, Heath. No, this was better.
No.
This was much easier.
This was much easier. I don't know what you're talking about.
No way, no one at all heard that.
Nope, nobody at all.
Except that guy. Like 2 minutes later, what was that noise?
He has very slow reflexes.
Fuck this place. What the hell am I even doing?
Oh, what are the collectibles here? I completely forget. Are they helmets? I think they're helmets. Yeah, helmets.
It's a nice helmet.
Was there some kind of...
It is a nice helmet. I really like the helmets.
Got a star on his helmet because he's a special student.
Oh, and because we have a certain upgrade, we now know when we're going to get a headshot because the reticle turn pure red.
Oh, so we have to buy an upgrade for something that most games will just do automatically.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to this game's upgrade system, where all of the upgrades you should pretty much have right at the beginning of the game.
It's like how in all the early platforming games on like the PlayStation mostly, you had to earn your double jump.
Yeah.
Fucking hate those.
This game, climbing at a reasonable speed is an upgrade you have to buy. And I hate it.
The only time it's acceptable to have to earn a double jump is when you're in like a Metroidvania or whatever.
Yeah.
Because then it's part of progression.
That still annoys me.
Yeah.
It's just become such a standard of gaming, it feels wrong when you can't double jump. In platformers, at least.
Yeah. At least if the game is not built around it. If the game is not built around it, then not having a double jump is fine. But if the game is built around it, don't make me fucking unlock the double jump, please.
These figures. Warriors. They're in Himiko's tomb. They protected her. And is this you? Were you some kind of general? You committed seppuku. But why? It's beautiful. Still sharp.
I have failed, my queen. The ritual was corrupted. The priestess knew only death could save her and took her own life. Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body. Her rage became the storms and will not stop while her soul is tied to this earth. My storm guard are sworn to protect her. They must continue, but I cannot.
The soul is trapped in a decaying body. That's what's causing the storms. To stop the storms, we need to destroy the body in the ritual chamber. How the hell am I going to convince the others?
Anyway, let's get out of here.
Shit! I've got to...
Well...
No!
So yeah, this is a fight! We haven't had one of these... all video, actually. This
Get
is
to kill people and destroy ancient works of art.
Yeah!
The standard Tomb Raider thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not Tomb Preserver.
This is very true. We are not Tomb Preserver.
Shoot the tomb on the head.
And it's from this point on that I've started mainly using the machine gun, simply because one, it sounds really nice now that it's fully upgraded, and in its final form I really like the sound of the bullets coming out, and two, it's just a really damn good weapon. because it's really accurate, it shoots really far, and it has a grenade launcher attached to it, so, yeah.
And it's mostly made of duct tape. So that appeals to my Canadian sensibilities.
Mm-hmm.
If Red Green made a gun, it would be this gun.
Mm-hmm.
Not only your Canadian sensibilities, but your sensibilities as an engineer as well.
Well, we don't really have much use for duct tape in electrical, but yeah.
They have their own special brand of tape.
Yeah. We like using the conductive copper tape. It's neat.
I was surprised as hell that I managed to do this arena in one take, because I did it in one try in my practice run, and I'm like, oh, well, that's gonna go badly in the real run.
Fire!
Yeah! I don't know why she's so afraid of it. I mean, we sort of absorb all flame.
That was levitation.
Here, Laura has 30,000 volts passing through her, ionizing the air around her, creating lift.
This fucking game.
I love this game. Put it in a tomb.
This is a hell of a loading screen.
Where the hell are you? Oh no, what's happening?
We're getting shot at, idiot!
We need help. Damn it.
Hey, Gunfire, what's happening? I don't know.
Oh.
Well, actually, we were having a big clam bake and we are just shooting off the guns for fun. We'd really like you to come back. We found this giant frickin' bed of clams. It's great.
Ah. We took a page out of your book and shot some crabs. Yeah, we shot them.
Father Matthias doesn't want anyone poking around this old base.
No, we fought the shockwave,
Yeah.
We should be okay out here. Once we find the woman and kill her, join the others and attack the beach.
Yeah, kill Laura Croft. Right.
Oh no, my
what happened to you, buddy? You got a bad case of arrow in your chest. You're...
Are you okay? No, seriously, say something if you're...
This island is what happens when the people who do the arrow in the head gag one too many times.
Oh, that John. Always being a jokester.
Father Matthias says you should stop pulling that prank. One of these days it's actually going to happen to you and we won't believe it.
Anyway, yeah, this is how we get back to the island. Or boat.
Seems like she could have just used her ascender thing.
Reyes, you're hurt. Here.
Thanks. Seriously, I thought that was it for me.
There's no sign of them.
What happened?
During the attack, Whitman took Sam and they disappeared.
He's taken her back to Matthias.
We should have listened. I should have listened.
So what's our next move?
The boat's fixed now. We should get help.
I bet they thought that too.
Look, you were right about Whitman,
You've
but...
seen the storms. They target any craft that comes near. There were scientists here during World War II, and they believed the storms were controlled by something in a ritual chamber near the monastery. Look, I don't have all the answers, but Sam being taken, I know it's linked. And if we try to leave here without understanding why, then we'll all die. Just like the pilots. Just like Roth.
Look. Whatever's happening here, Lara deserves a shot.
We can't go back to their stronghold. It'd be suicide.
They won't take her there. They'll take her to the ritual chamber. We can use this inlet to get closer. Look, I know you want to get home to your daughter. Believe me, I do. But the fight's not over yet. I'm not asking you to believe, Reyes. I'm asking you to trust.
Okay. Let's get this thing in the water.